Alright, so we're going to do the 19 millimeter shaft. Um, so first thing I'm doing is the requested spinning it 3 times with no wheel on the shaft. That was number 1. It spun out to 0. Number 2. Of course 0. And number 3. So this is the wheel clamped to the hub, and the 19 millimeter shaft spun into the hub and tightened down. Now this is the wheel that I used on the 14 millimeter. It did balance out to 0. There are weights on this wheel right now. And the wheel should, I would expect this wheel to balance out at 0. So again, this wheel did balance out on an earlier video at 0 with the current weight on it. So with the 19 millimeter shaft, it's asking for 3/4 of an ounce. So this wheel, usually on my Snap-on balancer, only takes about 1/4 ounce, if any at all. A lot of times this wheel doesn't take any weight whatsoever. This wheel does have over 57,000 miles on it, and it normally gets a new set of tires. The bike gets a new set of tires every 1,000 to 1,200 miles. So you see that the wheel's balancing out to 0. And here is just a view, just so you can see. And if you look over at the right side where the shaft comes out of the wheel, it kind of looks like that shaft is kind of wobbling around a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not, but if it's wobbling around with the 120/70/17 tire, what's it going to do when I have a 240 tire on there for a like a Victory or something like that? Anyway, right now I'm taking off all the wheel weights. So as you see, I'm peeling off quite a few of them. There was close to 2 ounces of wheel weights on this wheel from when I was testing the 14 millimeter shaft. Alright, with no wheel weights on, we're going to spin it again. And it's asking for a 1/2 ounce. normal circumstances, I would be good with putting a half ounce on. And I'm going to just to prove to you that I think there's an issue with the way this thing's balancing or calibrating or something like that. Alright, so we're at 0 with the half ounce on the wheel. So now I'm going to pull this wheel off and I'm going to take it over, I'm going to put it onto a snap-on balancer. So here it is on my snap-on balancer, and you see the half ounce weight down there at the bottom. My snap-on balancer is telling me that I need to put another half ounce right up top, of the opposite of what's already on the bottom. So of course I peel off the half ounce weight, and now I'm going to spin this wheel. And as I would expect it, this wheel should spin to 0. So now we're going to put it back onto the Derek Weaver balancer. And there are no weights on the wheel right now, as we know it. So as I was expecting, it's asking for the half ounce again. The half ounce is in a different place from where it was the first time I spent it. So I'm going to mark the wheel where it wants the half ounce. I'm just taking off the paint mark from yesterday so we don't get confused with the different marks. So I just let the wheel go about a quarter turn, and then I clamped it back down and spun it again. And as you'll see, now it's asking for 3/4 of an ounce. So my question is, why does the weight keep varying? And every time I add weight and I move the wheel, it wants me to put more weight on the wheel.